welcome to SPADS episode 28. Season's coming to an end. FA Cup final.
Well, there's 2 more games, isn't there?
Well, yeah, but don't really count.
Game and a half.
None of our teams are in it, so it don't really matter.
That's because they're all shit.
Come on, Inter.
Yeah. So let's talk about City. Let's talk about United. FA Cup final at the weekend. Obviously, United defence held out for a long time. Eventually broken down after 13 seconds. I'll start with you two boys. Man United. Obviously, not a great result for us, but what was your views of it?
They just didn't show up, did they? Really? But I know it's hard against City, but yeah, they just weren't very good. They got better as the game got on, but they just City were in control from minute 1 or 13 seconds.
It wasn't even minute 1. I missed the first goal.
What was De Gea doing?
I was still turning.
I mean, it was a class goal. Like that wasn't just it was pretty impressive.
Was it though?
But
if De Gea had actually moved,
I think
but he couldn't move.
De Gea should have done better. I mean, I'm not blaming like it's all on De Gea because the ball shouldn't have got there. But the thing is, we weren't that bad. The handball that shouldn't, even though the rules, it shouldn't have been a penalty. That sort of give us a little bit of hope.
So I thought that there's an argument for that being a penalty. I think there's an argument for that being a penalty. I know I'm in the minority.
No, what I'm saying is by the
the
rules,
law states
so that's what I'm saying. By the rules, it technically is a penalty, but it's pretty
for Man United, yeah.
Mind you, though,
anyone else, it wouldn't have been a penalty.
You'd be fucking raging if that weren't given against Liverpool.
Yeah, but what sort of hope did it give you? What did you see in the first 40 minutes?
Let's be honest.
This is a game changer.
I think if we didn't score that penalty,
because it's a goal against City.
I think they would have gone and scored more. Because the worst thing is...
Well, they did score more.
No, a lot more. But the thing is with them, like not Kevin De Bruyne, Haaland, he didn't really do that much up front. I know he had a couple of shots, but he was like back in midfield, just being like this defensive midfielder. And I was just like, any time we had the ball, they were just on it. And I mean, you had to praise like, how they done that. It was just impressive. And you're just like, fuck off. Like, every time we got near, there's literally like about 15 Man City players in, and you're thinking they had us at arm's reach the whole time. The whole
training
time.
game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was a bit like Man United. Looked like they just played not to get hammered.
Yeah,
it was if we come out of this 2-1, we'll be all right.
Yeah,
as long as it's not 7-0.
But
it was kind of a little bit like that performance.
A lot of people do that against City, don't they? They score once, and they're going on a fucking rampage.
It's
right,
difficult.
Park the bus.
But good season for United all in all in the end.
100%.
It's a trophy.
I mean, to be fair, I think that was all about trying to stop City do the treble. That's what that... I mean, as much as I'd love the FA Cup, I think that was the whole trying to motivate us to do that. But unfortunately, they're class.
Too good.
It gives Ten Hag something else to think about as well, doesn't it?
Yeah,
there's going to be a lot of disappointed performances there that it'll be like, right.
Who actually played well for United, though, like from a Man United?
De Gea had a great game.
Yeah. I don't think anyone had a terrible game. De Gea didn't have great... no one played.
I thought Varane weren't too bad against Haaland.
Garnacho was probably the best player. He didn't come on.
How did Casemiro play? Was he lucky to stay on the pitch?
No.
Do you think? Do you think he should have been sent off of that?
No.
Yeah,
he got away with it.
Yeah,
and he got the free kick.
He got a free kick.
He got the free kick out. Yeah,
I don't understand that.
Yeah, how can when you got VAR not see that as a red card? It was high, nowhere near the ball. It was reckless, wasn't it? It was endangering the opponent.
That was like I said, a penalty. I actually think there's an argument for that being a penalty.
Yeah,
because when you watch, as I said in the group with Texan, if you watch it, when it comes over Grealish's head, his arm's down and he's in the air, so he's already jumped. So there's always that argument that your arm comes up when you jump, and you use it for momentum. But his arm's down and he turns, and then his hand comes up. So the argument could be made: the ball's gone over him, so he now makes himself bigger.
The direction of the ball as well, don't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But it was soft.
It was only going to a City defender anyway, wasn't it?
But that's the thing, though. It wasn't really like going to anyone. And then I often think, like, what happened to like the indirect free kicks? Inside the box. Do you know what I mean? Like, why don't they just bring that in? Like, it wasn't going to go anywhere. No. 50-50. I don't think he meant it. Whether he did mean it, it wasn't going to anyone.
Sure.
An indirect free kick, I think, would suffice. Right, but I mean, they're changing the rules, aren't they? So
it's one of those things. I think. If, like, as you're a Man United fan, you'd be like, look, I wouldn't have got it, but you take it in the same. If it happened to Arsenal, you think, well,
it's soft. It's soft.
Yeah, that's because the fucking rule book's been written by a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
But
you write it.
It's a bit harsh.
He's on one today.
There's one. Right, keep piling them up, lad.
I mean, even though there is a rule book, But it's the inconsistency of all of we've all throughout the season. You guys probably pick out 5. You could probably pick out 5. I could pick out 5 of all different fouls in the box that are given. Normally the game after, isn't it? It's sod's law. You see something, you're like, well, that should have been a penalty, and then 90 minutes later, someone else does it, and then they get the penalty, and it's like,
we missed this last week, boys. We better give it this week.
Yeah. It's difficult. VAR is. I don't particularly like VAR. I think get rid of it. I quite like the idea.
I like it for the offside. The offsides, I think, are fantastic because
if they put the lines in.
Or they've got the cameras.
That's all we wanted it for. Offside and goal line technology. Look what we got now, for fuck's sake. Fucking shambles.
I think with penalties, just let it be. If the referee misses it, he misses it. If he thinks it's a penalty and it's not, then tough. You get the decision, but VAR spoils it because everything's sort of like it's an opinion. It's not always.
One thing I don't like is when people score now and they don't celebrate until after.
It's ages.
Come on.
In the ground, it just kills you. Just standing there, and everyone's just turning around looking at a screen. You can't see what's going on. You just see a purple thing saying VAR is checking possible something.
If you're like, right. If VAR's pulled the referee over to go and look at it, it's a penalty.
Exactly.
He's very rarely is the referee going to go, no, you got that wrong.
That happened, didn't it, against Liverpool, Madrid, didn't it?
It's only happened once, though, isn't it?
In the Prem. The only time, in the Prem, it was once. I think it was Fulham against either Tottenham or Man United, I think. One of them. It might have been Tottenham, I think.
It wouldn't be against Man United because they get all decisions.
Cool. Liverpool, isn't it?
Manchester VAR.
The thing is, it is one of those things, isn't it? VAR, there is that thing that different teams get more decisions and everything like that. But it is a bit silly. It was a soft penalty to get, although I do think it's an argument because he does raise his hand after it's gone past him. But City, do we obviously favourites now? We're assuming then to go on to do the treble.
I think so. I can't see Milan beating them.
Even without a Croatian player?
Even without a Croatian player, stats are there.
Can you not just see
to be beaten? Broken.
Say that again?
Did you not just see Lukaku
he probably won't even start.
No, that's it. He'll probably come in 70 and score in the 93rd. It'll be 1-0.
It's going to be... City...
I think they've just got momentum, haven't they? Like, they've just... Where
does he play?
Croatia.
But did you know though?
Here we go.
13-second goal.
It's the fastest.
It's the fastest in the FA Cup, but it's only the 95th fastest in all time.
Is it? Yeah. Can you list another 94, please?
No, I can't.
The fastest goal's 2 seconds. Isn't it?
2 seconds, 0.01.
What? As in all ever time, or in
that was
FA
fairly recent as well. That
right? Okay.
Where was
that? Was 2017.
Yeah, I was going to say, I knew it was recent.
Scotland.
What was that? Literally like
it was from 45.
Touch, bam, straight to goal.
Really?
Hang on.
Yeah, it was 2.1 seconds. It was a
call it 2.
Clyde Bank.
Sophie's written notes, isn't she?
Just what's that? Butterly. Sugar.
Extra large condoms.
Dishwasher tablet.
Extra large condoms.
What? Sophie got boys coming round.
That's where Malcolm is.
You are the biggest dick I know, don't you? So it's,
6 foot dick.
They call Woody for no reason.
That's why he couldn't come to the pod. So it will. It's going to be tough for
piece.
Yeah, sorry. It was the stats that threw me in the 95th. There's quite a lot of goals.
Yeah, there is a lot. Yeah.
It was to me personally, it was the paper against the microphone, just rustling in all over it.
Well, I like to make things different.
Yeah, so is that your stat of the week?
No, I've got another stat of the week.
Oh. Have you?
Yeah.
Double bubble.
Save it.
Hang on a minute. Who's talking to me? There's too many of you.
Well, go on. Give us the stat next. We might forget.
No, not yet. No, it's fine. I'll remember it. Don't worry.
Okay.
I never forget.
It's like an elephant, isn't it? Extra large condoms.
Giraffe.
So, Inter Milan, not much chance. Obviously, City to be too good, we assume.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so,
Yeah.
Just if they go at it, Milan, then City will just destroy them. If they park the bus, then it will be tight.
City will score early.
I think
they'll get early.
They'll get a decision. Someone that will change the game, I reckon.
Do we think it will affect the United treble? I always think it's different things, and I think it really. I hate comparison.
Completely different era.
But I might say that because I'm a United fan, so it might be slightly biased.
No, but I think it comes back to the whole Ronaldo Messi thing. It's like one has to be better than the other. It's like, why can't they just be the same? Like,
a treble's a treble.
But talking about that, old Ibrahimovic retired this week, didn't he?
He did.
What a player.
He never gets mentioned, does he?
No.
And you think he's been overshadowed by two of the others.
Yeah.
But what a fucking player he's been.
Incredible.
Great. Do you see when he was doing his speech? Is it Verona?
Verona.
And they're booing him, and he said that you're the highlight of your season.
Yeah, this is me speaking is the highlight of your season. What a guy! Talking about the story about him, isn't it? LeBron James once sent him a signed shirt to Ibrahimovic. And then Ibrahimovic signed it and sent it back. Now that is quality.
What is it in the New York Times when a player goes there? They normally do like a big speech saying that, like, they're, thank you for welcoming me. But you're welcome, LA.
Yeah. From Zlatan, took out a whole centre page spread. But characters like that is great. There's not many like that.
Doesn't he?
Yeah. Fantastic player. Like 42 years old. He had a horrific injury, didn't he? Came back, obviously, when he's at United as well. In terms of that, it was great for him to come back.
One older player we signed that was good.
Quality, it's good.
It's
good. It's just fun. Talking
about United again, aren't we?
Yeah.
Who was he under? Was it Solskjaer?
No, Mourinho.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just asking.
Oh, thanks. No, is there a follow-up question?
Because if he was under Solskjaer, he didn't do very well, did he?
No.
Solskjaer was terrible.
Poor.
I wouldn't say he's the best older person you guys have signed.
No, Henrik Larsson.
Yeah.
Cavani was all right the first 2 seasons, first.
Casemiro's been all right. He's not exactly young, is he?
No, but he's not like 30. No, Casemiro is only like 29, isn't he?
Yeah, it's not.
So he's young. He's young. 29 is not old.
No, but I mean, football.
Henrik Larsson for me is just.
He's quality.
And Teddy. No, Teddy was about 30 though, wasn't he? But
he just looked about 60.
Yeah.
Nah.
Sorry, guys, I've ruined this, but carry on.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah.
But Dave loves talking about it.
Eric Larsson. Anyway, don't want to talk too much about United in terms of that. Obviously, we see Spurs finally today announced their new manager.
Ange.
Was it Postecoglou?
That's a very Australian name, that isn't it?
It's not.
It's funny that
you started to go for that accent and then you backed off on it.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Go on.
Then he moved to Australia.
He's Greek, isn't he?
Greek parents.
But he's classed as an Australian coach, isn't he?
Yeah, it's because he was actually born in Greece.
But
He's the first Australian to. If a dog's born in the stables, don't make it a horse, does it? So,
I quite like him. I think from what I've seen,
that was a really shit analogy.
From what I've seen of him in interviews and how Celtic played, I think he's all right. Don't know if he's going to smash it at Spurs because, let's be honest, other managers have tried it.
I was going to look it up beforehand. What did he do before Celtic?
He's Japan. Was he in Japan?
Yeah,
he was with the Australian national.
Oh yeah, Australian
as well.
Yeah,
he's very highly rated, but I think when he went to Celtic, he had to have special dispensation because of his coaching badges.
Yeah,
I think. But to be fair, do you know what I like about him is that he don't take no shit from.
I think that's what is very disciplined.
He's brilliant, and he literally don't take no shit because apparently Ali McCoy was saying, obviously, I'll pay your petrol or I'll drive you from Celtic to get him out of Celtic.
Yeah, so he's doing so well. No, he has done really well.
You know.
And he has done well for the Australian national team, and he was in Japan for a period of time.
Yeah,
doesn't make him a bad manager, but can you really go from the Scottish League?
You can't compare it. You can't say
the amount of money, the press, everything's gonna. His whole life is going to change now.
Especially Spurs. It's not.
It's a cauldron in it at the moment.
And they're going on about the 4-year deal. Oh, it's good. They're going to give him time. They won't.
No.
They give him 4 years, but if you don't spend any money, it's still going to be shit.
Yeah, well, apparently the Spurs have come out and said that obviously they interviewed people. They rated him quite highly. He's been on the radar for a long time.
Yeah, but everyone else said no.
Yeah, they're going to say that because they've got no one else.
That was going to be the question was, do you think that's the case, or do you think it was like Nagelsmann and Poch? Because it seems like Spurs said no to Pochettino, but whether that really happened or not, or whatever, there was something about Nagelsmann, but obviously he's going to.
I think Nagelsmann wanted more control and was like, no.
But isn't he going PSG now?
Yeah, PSG.
Well, I think they went the usual route. Right, let's go get a big name. Everyone said no. Then they went, right, we need to change change this now. It's not worked. There are loads of big names. Let's seriously sit down and think about this. Yeah. Because he knows he's got to spend some money. He knows that he's got to get someone in that's going to not just be a name. Yeah. It's actually going to work with the team. So I think they might have had a proper conversation and thought, right, who's out there that's done well, that we can get in, give him a bit of money and see where we go.
Do we think it's a good signing for Spurs?
To be fair, I don't really know much about the guys.
On paper.
Thanks for coming, Pope.
Yeah.
Thanks for your opinion.
It's groundbreaking insight.
Sort of like...
Check your notes.
No, my notes will be coming out in a minute.
I think you have to put aside that because everyone's going to say, "Well, you weren't first choice." So what? He's there now. Yeah. Get behind him. Like you should all, as you're a fan, get behind him now because he's there.
Yeah.
But I think how can we judge him? Because Gerrard did all right at Rangers.
You can't judge him on the
No, you can't. Yes, it's not. They're not bad. But how can you judge someone unless he goes and did well in Europe? And you go, well, actually, you know what? I got quite far in Europe. And I think that's where you can judge someone in Scotland.
Yeah. But you've also got to look at. It's not like he's coming to Celtic when they were winning anyway. No. He has picked them up.
He's going to
just won the domestic treble.
Yeah, but then Ronnie. What was that? Ronnie? Is it Ronnie Dyler? No, Ronnie Dyler, the Celtic manager. No, he's not been hired by anyone else, but he went and won the league 4 years in a row. He's not gone anywhere, nothing. So you can't.
If you can't win the league with Celtic or Rangers in Scotland, you must be a shit manager.
Yeah,
winning it, you're going to just be a bang average manager.
Yeah,
because there's no competition there, is there?
No, it is true.
No,
true. Rangers have been piss poor this season.
Yeah,
so if you don't win it,
but they were rating on about Bill being a decent manager today on the radio, saying he might go to Celtic.
Who's from Rangers?
Bill, yeah.
Really?
Celtic might come and look for him.
We're talking about Jesse Marsh going to Celtic or Brendan Rodgers.
Yes.
Obviously, Rodgers won't go.
Obviously, Jesse Marsh is just going to be interviewed everywhere.
Jesse Marsh, I mean, fucking Iceland's in town's looking for a manager. Jesse Marsh is up for that. He's been linked with every job.
The only thing is he wanted a 6-year contract, so he said, no, you can't do that.
He's been linked with every job going. But again, do we think it's a good signing for Spurs? Do you think it's a good...
Well, I mean, I hate Spurs.
But you're not an Arsenal head on that, yeah?
I've got my big Arsenal head on. But I think Spurs fans can look at it two ways. They can see what he's done at Celtic, and they can say it's Celtic. They're going to win everything. Is Ange better than Conte? Is Ange better than Mourinho? I don't think they are. And look how they ended up. Do you know what I mean? If Conte couldn't get a song out of this lot, and he's a serial winner like Mourinho was.
But they are old. We've had this conversation.
Yeah.
I think their time and their style is done.
Yeah. But saying that though, under Conte, I don't think Spurs. We talked about this on the pod.
Spurs were top four, weren't they?
It was it's falling apart. Spurs, like, where are they? Fourth.
Fallout. I think the fallout with the manager and some of his comments.
I mean, I don't like Conte anyway. He looks like a lizard, but in terms of like, he's like, he's
don't like the geezer who looks like a lizard.
Yeah, him and Avram Grant.
A box of crisps and lizard. This is what we're working with here, is it? Right, okay.
That's it. It's the box of crisps. Yeah, what was the box of crisps?
I don't know. I can't remember. Not fussed.
I
know. I was waiting for him to say.
I'm surprised Spurs didn't go speak to Rodgers.
Well, maybe he did.
I think Rodgers is on his way out and all. To be honest,
where do we think? So let's come back to Spurs in terms of that. So where do we think Spurs next season? Then where do we think they finish? Do we think Ange makes a difference?
8th to 10th.
Yeah, really.
I think maybe. Yeah.
Let's see what they do in the summer window.
Yeah. Depends what happens.
I think their squad needs some.
It needs new spice.
They could be losing Kane. They're losing
quick fire,
Hugo Lloris.
Do you think Kane goes? Yes or no?
Yep.
Yeah. Real Madrid.
No.
Yeah, Real Madrid.
You think he stays? Real Madrid?
No, United.
You think United? Still think?
Are we on about abroad or leaving Spurs in?
Leaving Spurs in general.
Yeah.
You think he goes?
He goes, but he won't go abroad.
I think he'll go abroad.
No. You think he goes abroad?
Yeah.
No, his league
kid.
goal thing that he wants.
And he's due a kid very, very soon, so he's not going nowhere.
Is it? That looks good for someone who drew a kid, isn't he?
Say again?
He doesn't look very fat.
Fuck's sake. If that was even funny.
Well, Smithy's there laughing.
He's a fucking child, that's why.
It was like Roy Keane when he said about Robbie Keane. He's not breastfeeding, is he? He should be playing.
That was brilliant.
I forgot that. It was quality. It says that. Let's talk about the next, obviously, game coming up. West Ham tomorrow night, which will be the night before. Last night, unless I get this out tomorrow.
Which you won't.
Fiorentina.
You didn't finish your Spurs chat.
Yeah, we did. How good was you going to think it was going to be?
Well, you didn't answer that question because you asked if Kane was going first, and then you did.
How
do you think Spurs?
You all said 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 6 to 8. You said about the same.
I didn't say a fucking word.
He didn't
That makes a
He
change.
didn't care what you thought, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Just
You don't matter.
Lee, what do you think is going to happen?
I did
to Spurs
ask.
next
It
week?
depends what they do in the summer.
Right, there we go. Good. Thanks for that. Right. Okay. Coming back to West Ham tomorrow night, Fiorentina. Amazing for West Ham.
Yeah.
I know lots of West Ham fans that are absolutely buzzing. I quite like it as well.
That is in the wrong place, isn't it? 5,000 fans for a final.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous.
It's 5,000 fans each, isn't it? And then
I just think it's ridiculous.
20,000 corporate.
Yeah.
20,000.
I don't know.
Do you know, probably is like that, but then they won't even be full up. All those corporate seats, you'll see it, they'll be empty.
Lots of West Ham fans are going out there. It's great for West Ham. So we think they've got a chance. I think Fiorentina finished 8th this season, lost 12 games.
I think West Ham will win it.
You think West Ham will win it?
Yeah,
Lee?
it'd be good.
Yeah, it depends how he plays. If he goes for it, then yeah, they'll win it.
You think that? Do you want me to ask you again just to make sure?
If he sits back, then I think it'll be tight.
I think they'll do well. I think they'll do it.
Has anyone seen much Fiorentina? Only you, John.
Not Fiorentina.
Haven't seen
Seen a lot of West Ham.
Have you? Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of their fans are quite pissed off with Moyes because he's really negative and they've got really good free-flowing players. I mean, Scamacca was killing it up in the Italian league. And
Did you hear Antonio's comments about it?
Yeah, to be fair, that was a bit harsh.
What about
Just come out and basically said, yeah, he's right, but Moyes doesn't play him in the right place, and he's not very good when Moyes plays him. So he's like, is he slagging Moyes off, or is he slagging off Scamacca? He's like, he's your teammate.
take them both out? In one.
I thought you meant Conte. I was like, and then I realised.
Not that
Fucking that's about half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Kev, wake up, mate. Wake up.
Conte? What's that called?
I thought Italian manager was talking about the Italian player. That's why.
Antonio.
Oh, Antonio. I thought you said Conte. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Antonio, Conte, and Antonio. There you go.
I apologise.
Very similar, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I come from.
We got 37 views last week, and
We're gonna get
I realised why now. I'd say I haven't seen much of Fiorentina. Great for them. I can't say where I base. I think West Ham are going to do it or not because I haven't really got much to base it on. That's why
They both play very similar football. If West Ham are on it and going forward, then they play.
That's what Moyes needs to do. He
Yeah.
needs to literally. I mean, they've got some attacking players there. Like, I mean, I really like Jared Bowen.
Usually helps in the football too.
You all right, Dave? How you doing?
Everyone's literally just taking shots left, right, and centre.
It's like take cover.
Really short on content, so we're just going
I
to.
think West Ham have got quite an attacking team. If they had a more attacking-minded manager, I think they're quite. I think they're quite dangerous.
Yeah, you got Paqueta,
Antonio's
haven't you?
lethal, isn't he? Yeah.
You got Bowen, Paqueta, Rice,
Antonio.
And
Areola.
Rice is going to be on it in his
Danny
last
Ings
game
is
for
still
West Ham.
Danny Ings injured, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's always
in.
Yeah.
He's a decent
They got him, and he
striker,
got. Wasn't he injured when they got him, and then he played one game and then got
injured. Yeah.
injured. He's a great striker. Score goals, but he's made of glass, so it's just you get like 3
You'd be
games. out of it.
absolutely stupid to buy him, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I thought we made money on him, didn't we?
Villa must be laughing when West Ham inquired. Like, yeah, go on, see you later.
No, he's really good. Yeah, don't worry about that limp. He's fine. Yeah. He's got
But you got him on a free though, didn't you, Dave?
I can't remember.
Yeah, after Lambert.
Ricky Lambert was great. I loved him. I thought he'd done a great job for us. He was like the workhorse, didn't he?
Yeah, what? Just run around and
Do nothing.
Got like 1 or 2 goals.
He's talking about going to Everton now, of course. Just going off
good
beat.
for better than new pitch and running around.
Yeah,
a bit.
that's short dice, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. Yeah, see where we.
But I think West Ham will win. Yeah. Even though they had a shocking season.
Yeah.
They're still on paper. They got their team's a lot stronger than Fiorentina's.
Yeah, it's I agree. But although Fiorentina had the better season on paper in terms of that, obviously the league they finished higher.
But it's the Italian league again.
But it's the Italian league again. Which leagues do you like?
Just
apart
the
from
English
English. Is that it?
The German league's not too bad, but yeah, English league's.
What team do you follow in Germany?
I don't follow a team in Germany. I just like watching football.
Okay.
How much German football have you watched this year?
One game.
God, you were buzzing.
You are.
He was buzzing during COVID, wasn't he? So he was like, the German league's back, brilliant.
Yeah, just the one game.
Just the one game.
Yeah, half a game last night, I think it was.
So you waited till last night to catch up with
the relegation
with the
playoff.
German league that you think's quite good.
Oh, did anyone see? Did anyone see the Belgium league? How that ended up?
Spurs player getting the winner, getting the trophy.
Literally, like there was like one team had won it, and then another team scored. And then Tommy Alderweireld scored at the end, and he
is he still going?
Yeah, scored the winner, and it literally changed like the
He was
championship.
underrated. He was
Impressive.
I was going to say something as well about something you said.
German league.
Oh yeah, who won the game yesterday? Hamburg and Stuttgart.
No, I'm not a German fan.
Was it Stuttgart?
Yeah.
Was it?
He doesn't seem that sure, does he?
No, you said that with a question mark.
Stuttgart stayed up, didn't they?
Because
it was the relegation.
I was going to say, what relevance has the game got? I was like, it's a very random game.
Yeah, just on in the pub.
I only watched the first 30 minutes. He was like, I'm done.
Championship versus the Premiership in a way. Right. And the third place in the Championship playing the third bottom of the Bundesliga.
You're now our German correspondent.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
That wasn't bad.
That's good.
That was better than your Australian you did a while ago.
This fucking English.
Transfer window. Obviously, a few things banned about. What's the late? Obviously, Liverpool, McAllister.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
good.
Yeah, I think it's done, isn't it?
40 million, they're saying.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
He had a
release
clause.
The release clause is between 40 and 50 million or something.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Yeah.
I think a lot of clubs were sniffing around him, but he really wanted to go to Liverpool.
Yeah.
He wanted to get spat on, didn't he, apparently?
Good player.
So you can't have a sensible conversation. Do you know what I mean? Like, you literally signed the player. We're saying you got a great bit of business. The rest of you are shit, though. But no, I think he's obviously been promised something by Klopp, any like first team football, and it's not.
It's a good sign. I think
he's a good player. I like him.
But he did tail off towards the end of the season. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
After the World Cup, I think he is living on the coattails of the World Cup.
Yeah.
And there were 3 or 4 players at Brighton, in my opinion, played better than him towards the end of the season. So, but
a bit of his head's turned, and he's going to down tools.
There was Brighton are going to be under attack. There's a few people going to go from Brighton this year.
They reckon
Casado's
Casado's going, because I reckon Chelsea tried to get him for like 60. No, no, mate.
It's Arsenal in for 70.
Man United have got him there if
Rice doesn't come in.
Yeah,
I don't think Rice is coming. I think Rice is going.
Rice to Arsenal. I reckon Maddison's going to go either Spurs or Newcastle.
I think Newcastle.
Yeah.
I think Kane could come to United. I think that could be the.
He goes to do it.
Replace Benzema. That's what I reckon will happen.
I think there's a few keepers going to be moving around, because obviously Spurs are linked with that Raya from Brentford.
So is United as well.
We're linked with.
I don't want that one from Porto. He's rubbish. Has he played against
Diego Costa? Or
yeah,
Diego.
He's rubbish.
There's another one as well. Is it Ajax keeper?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Was he supposed to go to Ajax?
Because Brentford have got a new goalkeeper ready. Signed one. 40 million, isn't it? Something I think, Raya?
Yeah, I think. Well, Spurs wanted him for 20 million, and they said no, we want 40. So they're miles apart. And if Levy doesn't want to dip his hand in his pockets, I mean, I don't know if Hugo Lloris is leaving for free, or is he?
Hasn't he been offered?
What?
From Saudi.
Another one.
Hugo Lloris, he's done as a world. We talked about it on the pod.
Yeah.
He's done as a top class keeper in the Premier League, isn't he?
Yeah. And he's been at Spurs for another 4 years when he should have been.
And potentially we could be saying De Gea could be now starting to be in that category. I think that's a real.
He's got an offer from Saudi as well today.
Who?
De Gea.
Has he?
Yeah, because his contract is done now, isn't it?
Yeah, basically.
So he could either go on a free.
They could extend it for a year, can't they?
Oh, really?
I think they got the option to extend it, haven't they?
I'm not sure.
No, they're in negotiations.
I think they've just been like, do you know what? We'll offer you, because he's got to take reduced terms. But to be fair, he's been told he's not going to be number one.
But what do you guys think of him? Is he still a good goalkeeper? He's on 500,000 a week, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's not 500 grand a week.
Oh no, sorry, that's Jadon Sancho.
Yeah,
that's another conversation.
Again,
What about Donny as well? What's Donny on?
I don't
know. All right, I'm not Vorderman.
Well, coming out with all these figures.
The supercomputer's not here today.
Do I think he's a good? No, I think he now needs to move on. I think United.
I wouldn't mind if him just being there as a squad player.
Yeah, but he's not going to sit as a squad.
What would you pay him on sit on the bench though?
Yeah, the only problem we've got, and we talked about the same with strikers, is how many world-class keepers are there out there and available you can go and buy. United ultimately will overpay, which is always a problem United have to address. We can't keep going forward overpaying for players. When Liverpool do such good business, Arsenal were great with Casido when they didn't want to pay. I thought Arsenal were brilliant for that. It was like, no, we're not paying that for him. Right, do it.
24 million for Ramsdale's looking all right now, isn't it?
I think maybe Ten Hag might, if he goes and finds a keeper, because I think he'll do it.
But what Henderson's talking about as well. I quite like Henderson.
I think he's going to
Forest.
He's going Forest because they reckon they're going to pay about 20 mil for him.
That's cheap for him though.
They've linked us with the Inter Milan goalkeeper because he was at Ajax and got banned.
No.
Yeah, and apparently they're quite happy to put.
I knew something was coming. Then
he's happy to come to the Premiership. I'd take him because I actually think he's quite a good goalkeeper. But I do think De Gea needs to.
It's hard to know who you bring in. I don't know who the answer is.
There's not a great. No one's standing out. Like
I'm surprised people aren't sniffing around Oblak still.
Yeah,
it's a bit strange because normally he gets all the plaudits and he just hasn't seemed to have it this season, has he?
Yeah. Like, so how old is Oblak now? He's
not that old, is he?
Is he not old?
No.
Come on, John. Come on. You mentioned his name. You got to know that.
I don't know his vital statistics.
How tall did you say he was?
Yeah. He's a good goalkeeper.
I'm sure
it doesn't matter how old he is. He's a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, but
but De Gea, Golden Glove,
Yeah, but
that means nothing.
He's had a good defence in front of him.
What? Slabhead?
Well, apart from that, it's been all right.
Yeah, all right.
Don't call him that.
Here you go, Maguire. Now he's up for sale, isn't he?
Spurs, isn't he?
He's got. Yeah, I mean,
I actually think he'd be all right at Spurs.
Yeah. I don't think he's that bad a defender. I'll be honest with you.
He's not. He's tainted a bit just because of the thing.
And I think he's got to be played in a system that suits him.
He's got to play in a centre.
I think at Spurs they could do that. I think actually at Spurs would be right because there's not going to be as much pressure on him at Man United because he's not going for 80 million to Spurs. Obviously, his price tag didn't help. But then saying that, when we bought him, he was the man at the top.
Good to start off with.
English players are always overpriced.
Yeah.
Just too much money. Because you didn't in your team.
But I agree with you. I don't think he's a bad thing. I just think he's tainted at United. I think he needs to go somewhere else in terms of that and start afresh.
I mean, could he just retire from Man United and still get picked for Southgate?
Probably.
Is that still possible?
Because I reckon he's sucking Southgate off.
But Maguire for England in the centre of the three is fantastic. He's a different. He's a different defender because obviously someone to cover for him if he goes because he can be a bit reckless. But it's.
See, City are linked with is it Kovacic from
that's
Chelsea. I think that's a good signing. I actually like it.
It's a bit of a left field with that one.
I was like,
there's a lot of weird signings going out of Chelsea.
Can you imagine him like Calvin Phillips?
He's gone.
I think he's gone. Yeah.
Where's he?
And then Kovacic comes in there and just slides in there, but he would go in there. I think he's a good player, actually. Kovacic. I think.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's half decent.
What happened with Phillips? Why did that not keep on?
He played one game, got an FA Cup trophy, a Premier League trophy, Champions League trophy.
Did he get a bad injury then? He just didn't come back.
He got
very
fat,
well.
didn't he? At one point.
World Cup. Then I think he got injured. And he just came back.
I just don't think he was ever good enough to fit in that team. To be fair.
Good enough for Southgate still. Just saying.
Still
but I think he's a decent player.
Yeah, I think he's all right, but I don't think he was ever at that level where Jack Grealish, you could see he was a different class, and you thought, do you know what?
Yeah, but it took Grealish a little while to set. The same with Ake as well, isn't it?
It
took him a little while to.
Phillips is ever gonna.
I think he'll be
and also John
Stones. Spurs.
Yeah, John Stones as well.
Yeah.
John Stones is changed man at the moment.
That role.
Yeah, he's played a new role.
That role. But they said apparently when John Stones was like passing the ball and doing all this, apparently the whole of the Man City bench were just like so happy because apparently he's a confidence player and apparently all of no other player on the Man City team were doing that. But when John Stones was doing it, they were so happy for him. But I mean, he just wanders around and it's like, hold on a second, mate, you're meant to be playing in midfield. Suddenly he's attacking midfield and it's like.
I mean, I saw the clips, but Man United were on their knees at this point. Do you know what I mean? They weren't getting the ball. So I think a lot of the players had not given up, but they were just waiting for a misplaced pass or a goal kick from De Gea straight to him again. Just saying.
And the thing is as well, he's a confidence man, but as long as he's having a nice time, Dave.
Well,
that's it.
He had a good time.
But then you say that, you look at Spurs, the fans were slagging Spurs off when they were fourth.
Yeah, but they weren't having a good time though.
But they were, exactly. They were playing crap football. Fans weren't happy. You know, my point is probably proven there. You know, they were top
You're
4.
comparing yourself to Spurs fans.
Well, no, I'm just saying. You know, comparison as in like the way you feel if you're playing well, you're feeling better. You're not playing well, but you're up there. You're not happy, are you?
No one's saying anything. Just let this play out.
Well, that's it.
Kev, can you edit in "Hello Darkness, my old friend"? After it's finished.
But no, that's
literally mesmerising, isn't it?
Well, that's what I would say.
What the fuck is wrong with you today?
Nothing's wrong with me.
Oh, there ain't a lot wrong with you.
Can you see City buying that many players?
No.
They
They don't need many players, do they?
It's surprised. It'd be interesting to see if Gundogan actually goes because I think that because
he's had 2 offers, hasn't he? I think.
Yeah, but they reckon that Man City have offered him 1 year, but he wants 2. I mean, Pep's surely going to say give him the 2 year. I mean, seriously.
No, I don't think Pep would. I don't think he's emotional like that.
But then saying that, they said Pep always does this. A player that everyone is playing well, you go, no, you can go, and it always seems to always works.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Sterling. I mean, everyone said, "Oh, that's a bit."
Yeah, but not talk about United. Fergie did the same thing.
Yeah.
Every sort of 3 years, as soon as someone got it's
I think it's got a point.
Get rid of.
Yeah, I think it's got a good point.
Yeah. I think it's they move.
I don't think Pep's the type to back down. He's a man of his word.
Or to be what's the word? Sentimental. I'll give him 2. He's been great. I think
you
it's
need
like
that rotation as well, don't you? You've got to keep it fresh. Otherwise,
because that's what happened at Liverpool. We didn't keep it fresh. We kept too many players in there, and that's what's happened. You know.
I mean, look, you bought a few in, and now you've changed it again, aren't you?
Fergie was 3-year cycles. So every 3 years, he'd
did it with assistant managers, didn't he?
Yeah, just to keep it thing. But no.
But if you and it makes sense as well, because if you get them in, and then you can sell them for either the same or a bit more, then it makes sense because it's a good business model as well.
Yeah, when the lad comes in from Chelsea, if they lose Phillips or Gundogan as well at the same time, it's like for like, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
He's still a quality midfielder, and he's proven in the Premier League. You know what you're going to get with him.
Rodri's still going to be your defensive midfielder anyway.
Yeah. He's been really good, Rodri.
And the thing is, you'll see, like, Laporte obviously will probably go. Laporte will go, and they'll go and get another bloody Akanji that you've never heard of for 20 mil or something, and you'll be like, hello.
They do that, don't they? Bring in the odd random one, but sort of regularly over the season.
But they're never linked. But the thing is, they're never linked with them as well.
That all of a sudden overnight,
that Akanji was like, they've agreed fee. It's like, he's there, and you're like,
literally.
And I think he had his debut against us, and it was like, who's this little, this lad? Now he's like a mainstay in their first team.
Again, United used to do that. He used to pick up the paper. You never used to hear about it. Now,
United again.
Now
that's all it is. United.
I don't know how Chelsea seem to be working all their transfers at the moment, because there's.
They signed some 16, 17-year-olds, weren't they?
They don't get to these 18, do they? So
what?
They're not having him till he's 18.
Yeah, it's too
they've obviously paid for him already.
Ecuadorian, isn't he?
Because they've got so many people going out with Kai Havertz being linked with Real Madrid. I think that's one of the weirdest transfers, if that ever goes through at 80 or 90 million.
But the thing is, though, he could probably go there and he'd look class.
Yeah.
La Liga, wouldn't he? He would go there.
He was brilliant.
Rap league, isn't
he?
Yeah.
But he's not had a decent manager to work with either, is he?
I see Chelsea were linked with the defensive midfielder, but PSG just blew him out of the water with from Sporting. Blew him out of the water with the wages, apparently.
Yeah, but they were also linked in buying half the club or something.
It's like Sporting, right? They were going to donate money. It's like, how does that work? Surely that's
the same thing with Mudryk, though, wasn't it? We'll arrange a friendly. We'll pay off all his debts. We'll do this and the other. Can we have the player?
Talking of debts, United is one team with loads of debts. The takeover has been going on for a little while now. We're still none the wiser.
Do you know what I don't understand, right? Is this takeovers talks going on, and apparently, obviously he's what's his name? The Saudi's going to make another amazing big bid. But Jim Radcliffe's now suggested that the Glazers can stay on, but he'll own 51% of the rights, but all the Glazer children will still have rights. It's like, just fucking...
Who do you want to own Man United?
I don't care, as long as it's not like debt and all that. I hate debt.
Because doesn't Radcliffe have a season ticket?
Like it's your fucking money.
Yeah, basically, this is it. So he's got a season ticket at Chelsea, but then he's selling one of his best players to to Liverpool, apparently.
Yeah.
But he's a Man United fan.
Yeah,
Man United.
I don't know. I
should talk about Man United now. So carry on.
Have we ever talked about Man United in this pod?
Not really. No. We're normally talking about fucking
7 times. Have we talked about?
No. Well, it might be more than that. Yeah, it might be more than that. We
13.
We talked about it as many times as
we're getting tired. We're getting tired of talking about it now, Dave.
Who do we want to take over? I don't know. It's like picking your favourite STI at the moment.
That's on the rise at the moment.
Yeah, that's a news thing.
Between 13 and 14-year-olds. Mental.
Weren't doing that in my day.
What the fuck has it come to?
I know. Yeah.
What?
I know. It's I don't know. I suppose.
I want to know where this money's coming from. If the takeover's going on, apparently we're going to pay for Rice. We're linked with Rice.
Yeah.
We're going to buy Mount, and we're going to get Harry Kane and obviously a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Well, where's all this money come from? Because the Glazers ain't got any.
What I can't fucking loads of money.
I think this takeover is really affecting your transfer budget now. Because no one knows what's going on. And even for the manager, it's got to be.
Well, he keeps saying it. He keeps when he's doing interviews. He's saying we've got to get like all these other teams are getting their players. We need to do it.
They made it. There was a article that came out the other day just to tell us that there was no progress. I mean, surely it don't.
Don't tell us.
Yeah.
Paying someone to write something about nothing.
Yeah, it was literally just a notice about a notice.
I think
shares go
they're
up,
doing
right?
it just to push the price up.
Yeah, do.
Then they can list it as a 7 billion thing, and then sit on it and go, yeah, great, I'll take more money out of that. Just.
To answer your question, I'd probably say the Saudis. It clears the debt. Yeah. They got things in, but only
and we can compete as well.
Yeah, it's trying to compete. But
that's what
as long as the Glazers go is really the thing. I think it would take if Redcliffe come in and the Glaze. I think if Redcliffe takes it clean, I think people get behind him.
Yeah,
in regards to
£6 million plus, is it?
He's not putting that much money in, is
yeah, no. So who knows? I just hope it just doesn't come to nothing. I've got a feeling it could be a bit of a wet fart, and it just sort of gets nowhere, and the Glazers stay.
Wet farts go a long way, to be fair.
It's, talking of wet farts, the referee in the airport the other day, absolutely shocking from the European
Roma fans.
Mourinho's fault or
100%.
No, you can't.
Mourinho in the car park.
You can't
waited in the car park for
Yeah,
him.
that's wrong what he done, but you can't blame him for an individual. Mourinho didn't say go out
Do you
there
not think
and throw chairs and
Do you not think
abuse.
he's inciting the fans?
yeah, I think it could do.
No.
I think him chasing after in the car park makes people think, well, we can chase him in the airport.
He's setting a bad example.
Yeah.
Setting a bad example, but he hasn't made them go and do it. They've chose to do
You've got to
it.
take into consideration. This is a Liverpool fan, and after all, Klopp's antics of the pitch this
True.
last few weeks.
That is very true.
You know, I wouldn't go jumping in front of an official because Klopp has.
I mean, you've been quite aggressive today, David, in front of everyone. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, but none of you are officials.
John, you do look a bit nervous there, to be fair. You're a little bit like...
Did you watch Europa League final? Is that why you're so anked up?
No, he's watching the German league.
Yeah. Well, half a game.
30 minutes to fix.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, we're coming to the Mourinho thing at the moment. It's shocking, isn't it? I mean, you've got to be some kind of.
the fact that he had to get his daughter, was his daughter
Ridiculous.
that was side, he had to get her, and then his wife's there, and it's just like, where's the security for it? I mean,
well, I guess they don't have security.
The fucking hell's the referee needs fucking security?
Well,
it shows. He does.
But also, why is the referee going on a chartered aeroplane? Why hasn't he got a private jet?
Because he's one of the people.
He's a fucking referee. He doesn't get paid 400 grand a week, does he?
But he's been asked to go out there to referee a final. Why is he going with minions
Dave,
like us?
I've been asked to go to the Isle of Wight to work. They ain't going to fucking give me a private jet.
But that's different, all right?
Why is it fucking different?
Jesus, John, pipe down.
So who's supposed to pay for the private jet, just out of interest?
UEFA. They make enough.
I'm not UEFA, John.
They make enough money. You know, what's going to cost them? Next to nothing. They probably got a private jet.
Yeah, because private jets are fucking
I'll tell you what, I bet you're more pissed off that his family went with him to support him.
No, going on a family holiday, aren't they?
So, sorry, you genuinely think referees going around should be private jetted there?
If you've been taken to a final like that, yeah, you should.
What about the planet and, you know?
Yeah. What about the planet?
What about the planet?
Gas man.
The planet's fucked. We're not going to save it by stopping the odd aeroplane here and there, are we?
You will. It'll make us some sort of difference.
Honestly, the shorts this week are going to be fucking superb.
Yeah, I just can't believe you thought. Why is the referee go?
Why he shouldn't be on a private jet? Because we're like, look at him fucking thinking he's better than everyone else. Oh, fuck it,
Because he will get fucking lynched to the airport. Look at this cunt.
He's got a team of guys with him as well. On their own, job done. I think that. Or even helicopter, you know. Doesn't have to be a jet.
You don't fuck a helicopter.
There's a reason helicopters don't go that far, Dave.
No,
That's
can.
why
They can stop and start and stop and start. Yeah, everything can go as far as it wants.
You've been on one that's like kangaroo.
So hang on.
Or
Instead of sending him on a flight with minions, which is your word, which I really love, why is he going with people like us?
Yeah.
Which is just amazing. He's a referee. He's not a
been paid
president.
10k to go and referee.
Right.
There's his fucking budget gone on a fucking plane
jet
ticket.
will cost him more than the.
But how much have UEFA made on that final?
But Pope, do anyone respect the referees anymore?
No, they don't.
This is what you're asking.
Yeah, no one does, do they?
If
Even
they
your
did,
UEFA
they would have a jet.
Fucking then, let him travel with the minions.
Oh, fuck you lot. No, I still think he should have had, you know.
You've made it perfectly clear what he thinks he has.
Also, right, maybe not a private jet, but why is he walking through?
yeah, that's what I can't.
Why isn't he carried?
It needs the Pope bill.
Why isn't there a little?
No, but right. He shouldn't have been going through.
Stop fucking digging.
You're
I'm not digging.
You're confusing referees with presidents.
No, the only thing I know.
Where was the security detail?
Got a ref that needs to go to a final.
To be fair, I understand what you're saying. Is why is he going through that?
He's got one.
I've got one. Finally.
No, at the end of the day, the players wouldn't walk through that. What I'm saying, like, I understand what you're saying. Because of it, it's a final. You think he would have probably been walked through a bit better with the script. And like we say, they obviously just didn't expect it to happen.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, it shouldn't happen.
Yeah, it shouldn't happen. But why are you walking through with all their fans?
Because you should be able to.
Yeah, you should
be able to get out of a car
through.
But
with
like Kev
fans
said, would football players be walking through against opposing fans?
No.
So what's the difference between a football player and a referee?
The referee's impartial.
If Mourinho hadn't have done what he'd done, do you think the fans would have even been in the fucking airport?
Yeah, they would have.
No.
Probably wouldn't
you're
have
a
done
liar.
it. I don't think it would.
You're a
Not
liar.
a fucking chance.
No, they would. Roman fans.
Mourinho would have acted like a fucking adult from the minute the game finished.
But did you hear the
It'd be
audio?
a completely different story.
That's what. Did you hear the audio of Mourinho?
What,
he was
all I was
saying,
bleating
"Go and
was
get in your fucking private jet."
You fucking jets, mate, you prick. Fucking hurry up.
I'll
Come
tell
on,
you what,
Saturday,
the fact that those
fossil
Roma
fuels.
fans bought all those tickets to get onto a UK flight to wait for him. Do you know what I mean? They've got the last laugh, mate, haven't they?
They're following him. They're on the same flight.
They're on the same flight.
If only he had a private jet, Dave.
He'd been laughing, wouldn't he?
That would be brilliant. Can you imagine that? The UEFA Cup fight. Final whistle's blown. Helicopter comes in.
Takes them away. Stack of them. The linesman, fucking referee, the VAR one.
They're all from the same country normally, so they'll be able to fly together.
Well, that's.
Oh, put them on a charter jet then.
No.
Like a normal.
Anyway, moving on. Messi obviously finally has left PSG. Do we reckon?
No, I don't want to move on. I want to carry on talking about.
He went on a private jet.
Yeah.
Didn't see any PSG fans in the airport, did you?
No. Because they were all after the referees.
Use a different entrance.
Did you see that? Messi and Neymar sort of at the last game were like, "Yeah, thanks." So see you later. They both just left.
Went down.
Well, they both.
Does he officially left?
Messi has, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they reckon.
And Ramos.
Yeah, of course it will.
Barcelona.
Barcelona. How they can still do that? I mean, it's so like.
Is Neymar gone as well?
No, they reckon he's going. Well, they linked with us, but they reckon he's finished.
We don't.
there.
Yeah, we don't.
I don't want him. Not at all.
Who wants him in your side though? Because he's just a liability.
Ego. It's just a fucking ego.
Sell shirts, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
So whatever club wants to sell shirts at
Liverpool could do with selling some.
Yeah.
Still more on you.
No, you don't.
We don't.
I was going to say, don't say we don't.
It's another Pope classic.
No, I know we don't, but
Referees.
That's it, hit him where it hurts.
you should have a
There's
private
no
jet.
fucking but.
Private jets.
I will be honest with you though, I am looking at getting a new Arsenal shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yep. You got to pay extra for the Champions League badges on there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the pay.
That's
the
good
pay
to
for
know.
the referees.
Being
planes,
in
that's
the
why.
Champions League, it's good to know.
Yeah.
Dave, what are you?
I don't know, but can you give us some tips from last season in the Europa League?
Yeah, it's rubbish, mate. Don't want to be in it.
Yeah, don't be in it.
You've made a massive mistake.
Qualify for Europe.
When you are in it, win it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you,
Anyway,
all right.
And get a private
I'll
jet.
tell you what.
Ask us this time next year, and if we've won it, then we're better than you guys.
You ain't going to this time next year because you're not fucking in it.
We're in the Europa League, you prick.
We were on about Champions
I just
League.
said I was talking about the Europa
Right,
League.
shut up.
All right, Klopp, pipe down.
Right, yeah.
Where's a chair?
Right, so we're going to wrap this
Told you I
up.
put vodka in his coat.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap this up. So I'm going to come to the part that you said you wouldn't forget.
Yep.
But you forgot.
No, I haven't forgotten.
No, you haven't forgotten now because I said that you'd forget and then you remembered.
Remind me.
I know.
prior
I
to
was
that
waiting
point-
until you said it's time to wrap up, and then I was going, hang on 1 second, Kevin.
That's
I've
very
got
convenient.
one more thing to do.
Okay, so what
I've
is
also
the
got
stat?
a heading stat.
Oh yes, we forgot John's header of the week.
Yeah. So you forgot that. Let John do his header of the week.
Yeah. So if you joined us last week,
John's got a massive head.
we worked out John's got a massive head and small hands, and so we
Spit it out.
tasked John. I was trying to think of the words. We tasked John with the header of the week because you're a big fan of headers. So you're going to come up with a heading stat.
Stats, yeah.
per week,
There
and-
wasn't many games on, so I couldn't pick the best
Is that the stat?
headed goal.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Do you know who scored the most headers in the Premier League?
What, last season?
Ever.
Ever.
In the history
Les
of the game.
Ferdinand.
No.
Alan Shearer.
You get one go each. Okay, no, you can have 2 goes each. 2 goes
Right,
each.
Kev, shut up.
So I was wrong.
Yeah, wrong and wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. It's good section, this, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm going. Les Ferdinand was a good shout. Though.
Sorry,
that was
Rooney.
No.
Ian Wright.
Okay, you've had your two, but no. But he's really small as well.
Oh no, just.
I mean, he's got a head.
What's his head to body ratio? What yours is?
I don't know.
What's this?
I'm going to go
Zola.
Fuck off him.
No.
It's really little.
No,
He said Ian Wright's really little.
Oh dear. Have another guess, Kev.
Go on,
Do you know what? I thought the private jet was going to be the worst feature of this.
Come on, guys, it's got to last 57 seconds to get on the clips. You've blown it.
Yeah.
Zola.
I'm going to go for Sheringham.
Stupid.
Who is it then?
No, I'll guess you. I've had one.
Don't get to get one.
Zola.
Yeah, but Zola, you
Such a
deserve no
strong
more
start.
guesses
Yeah.
off that.
I mean, you can have a clue.
Go on.
He's played up front for Stoke.
Oh, Crouch.
Yeah.
You think about it, that's probably
Really obvious. He's massive.
So
But he goes under the radar though, did it? Because he wasn't very good.
Yeah, it's funny though.
It's
Yeah, he's
great
fucking
robot.
hilarious.
But it's just a great character, Peter Crouch. I like the.
Yeah.
I've heard it all the time. Is when they ask me in an interview, what would you be if you wasn't a virgin? He said a virgin. That is amazing.
I mean, I know this is like a podcast and stuff, but I don't know if you've listened to him and Abby's podcast.
that's brilliant.
No, it's
Fucking
it's supposed to be brilliant.
amazing.
He's very funny.
I don't listen
And
to that
obviously,
podcast.
you guys love golf as well.
Yes.
Literally, it's golf, drink, and Abby.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I know he plays
That
golf.
sounds like a TV show.
Yeah, so if you're watching this shit, don't watch this golf picture. This is much more entertaining than this. So the most headers scored by someone wasn't Zola, surprisingly.
Surprisingly.
Scored by someone. Wasn't Zola. The most Premier League
all the
goals
players in the
ever
world.
scored by a head is Peter Crouch.
It's Peter Crouch. There we go. Okay, so that's your header stat, Dave. Ran a stat. Here we go.
Obviously, with regards to the Australian manager, how many Australian players have won the Premier League?
Oh, this was
Won the Premier League.
One.
Incorrect.
None.
3.
None.
Incorrect. Who said 3?
3.
Incorrect.
He's going to have. He's going to say like 43.
4.
No. 2.
Oh, that's close.
Right, now we got
No one said 2.
I know.
We were 0, 1, 3, and 4.
Yeah, no one went for 2.
Like, who?
Who are they?
Keeper.
Right.
Wait. Why the heck?
Goalkeeper,
Mark
yeah.
Bosnich.
Howard. Yep, Mark Bosnich.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tim was American, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Go on then.
And
You won't. I've never heard of the guy.
Wait, hold up. Give it to us though, like a team at least.
Blackburn Rovers.
Oh, that's...
Skippy McSkip.
No.
Blackburn Rovers.
Oh, was it the year they won it? Yeah.
No.
Colin Hendry.
Zola.
Don't know. Go on.
Robbie Slatter.
No, I never would have got that.
You didn't send that confidently, and you've screwed up your notes. So we can't see it.
Wait. Can I just say, why did you write that down?
Because I couldn't remember his name.
And then why did you screw it up really quickly after?
You had. You basically had to.
I might have said it wrong.
I thought that. It's Robbie.
It's Slater, yes.
Slater. Slater. It's the same thing.
I'll tell you what. If you are watching Slater, please come on.
But did any of you actually know I was wrong? No, you didn't. Unless I didn't screw
No,
that. No,
I didn't know you was wrong until you went, Robbie Slater.
I couldn't read my notes.
That fucking dude.
Right.
Look at that Barnett.
Let's bring an end to this shit. I'm really sorry if you stayed with us. I don't know why you have, and we appreciate you have. But
I don't know why I fucking said it
yeah,
for that either.
I'm sort of questioning my life choices to this point. But
You are
thank
Man
you again
United
as
fan.
always. We've got we're doing next week. Are we
Yep.
doing the off season? Not doing the off
Fucking
season.
after today, fucking probably not.
Yeah, we're not even sure if we'll do this again.
What we got?
When's Champions League?
Saturday.
Saturday.
So we've got 2 games to talk about at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
then,
mean, to be fair, we didn't really talk about the one game that was 1.5
yeah,
this week.
yeah.
And then we can talk about England.
Yeah, and also we're going to get some quotes on private jets. But we'll catch you again next week. Thank you as always. Ta-ra!
Thank